Hello, hello! Welcome back to Popcorn with Kristen. Today I will be reviewing Wonder Man. Not Wonder Woman, but Wonder Man, which is an 8-episode limited series on Disney Plus. It's Marvel, as many of you may know. However, the two main characters are Yahya Abdul Mateen II. He plays Wonder Man, aka Simon Williams, that's his actual character name in the show, and Ben Kingsley plays Trevor. Pretty much just goes by Trevor. However, Wonder Man, well, we'll get to him in a second. But let's get to Simon Williams. Simon Williams, he's in California and he is trying to make his big break in Hollywood. He's been doing a lot of acting most of his life. And, well, things aren't really going well for him. His relationship with his girlfriend isn't really the best. Some of his family members aren't very supportive of him, except his mom. She's like the mama bear. You'll end up liking her. And anyways, so he's trying to, find his next big break, and he's kind of used to doing theater gigs, small gigs here and there, and he ends up meeting Trevor, along the way, and Trevor is a experienced actor as well. He has his own little backstory, and Trevor just gives Simon advice, and, well, he also basically lets him know about the Wonder Man audition. So that's where you'll get to see him try out as Wonder Man, a superhero. And yep, that's kind of it. There's more to it. So the whole plot is he's trying to audition for this Wonder Man and really just leave a really good impression on a lot of the connections in Hollywood. And Simon, there is a little more to his character, but I don't want to go too much spoilers there, so you'll get to know more of his role later on. But overall, basically, it is very slow pace. It's not your typical Marvel, fast-paced, high-action superhero series. It's very slow paced and there's a lot of dialogue, except the dialogue, it is kind of constant, so you're not like too bored in dialogue, but you'll appreciate the character backgrounds. And also there are a lot of, I want to say, Hollywood behind the scenes, like the filming process. So you'll get to see those. I like those scenes, to be honest, because you don't really get to see too much behind the scenes of filming and how that goes. So I thought that was pretty interesting. There is some comedy moments, or comical, I should say, and you'll kind of have like a little giggle here and there. I will say episode 4, it was called Doorman, and no spoilers there, but I wasn't really too fond of that episode. So if you come to that episode, it's really strange. It's like a black and white episode. There is a little point to it, but I don't know. I just felt like, they could have just scratched that out. But other than that, just continue after that. And I think you'll end up really liking it. As I mentioned, it's not your typical Marvel whole series of action here, all that. But I feel like it's still worth a watch. That's why I came on here today, and I'm like, okay, well, it's, if you have the time, like some casual time, and you can just fly by a few hours, you can get through the series pretty quickly. So, and there are moments where you do get to see some super power related scenes. So you won't be too disappointed if you don't see nothing, because there is some superpowers related, just throwing that out there. But anyways, well, I hope you give the show a watch. I mean, I know, like, just kind of reading online, there's a lot of, I don't know, mixed reactions, or I'm really not the biggest. I mean, I've seen like most of the Marvel movies, but I'm not like the biggest comic book reader, all of that. But I mean, I still liked it. It was a nice casual view. And honestly, I know it's a limited series, but I would kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing more of him. He definitely seems like a cool character. So, all right. Well, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time.